I'm Father Jeff Pell, the rector of Assumption Seminary. I'm delighted to have this opportunity to say thank you to the congregation of Las Hermanas Josefinas. I went to Assumption Seminary and was ordained in 1995. And of course, the Josefinas were here at that time. They were a great support while I was studying and in formation and journeying towards the priesthood. And now to be working at the seminary, being the rector, I'm working there with them again. To have their support, to have their participation in the formation of the men is great. The sisters in San Antonio, in the Archdiocese of San Antonio, the religious sisters all over San Antonio are great examples to the entire church in San Antonio. And the Hermanas Josefinas here at Assumption Seminary, living here, praying for the students, working in the cafeteria, participating in the celebrations and making the events at the seminary great. Has been such an important part of the history of Assumption Seminary. They make a real difference in what Assumption is. And I know that the sisters do more than just help at the seminary in so many ways, but they help in the community and in the neighborhood and in many other places around San Antonio. So I just want to say thank you to them. Thank you to all the sisters who have worked and served and ministered here in San Antonio for such a long time. And thank you for those sisters who are here today. I hope that we can do much to say thank you this evening or these days during this special year.
Hello, I'm Freddie Perez from the Diocese of San Angelo, Texas, studying in my third year of philosophy here at Assumption Seminary. And for the short time that I've been here, I've encountered the grace and the blessing that it is to meet the Hermanas Josefinas. To me and to many of us, they tend to be our mothers while we're here, just in the care and in their loving of us. Sometimes we don't even have to say anything when they cater to our needs, whether it be a ripped pants or a ripped ego, when you just need to talk to somebody. They're full of charity, and their word and compassion shows through in who they are and how they live their life. They tend to be for us our other formakers, our examples of living a religious life committed to the serving of others. If we ever want to wash dishes and we're not on the schedule to wash dishes, they'll push us out of the way so they can wash our dishes. And in other ways, they just tend to be that loving ear that likes to hear us out. I know for me personally and my family, they've been a source of prayers, and the example of their patron, St. Joseph, have been of great significance and good value for us and what we're going through as a family. They've gotten to know my mother, my grandparents, and to all that comes to their door, they seem to have an open table, always open. And their current question that they always ask us is always, "Ya comites? Have you eaten already?" They tend to want to feed more than our stomachs sometimes and spiritually feed us, whether it be through some good advice or the pat on the back that just keeps you going. They've been a blessing. Hermanas Josefinas, les agradezco de mi corazón y por mi vocación, que han sido un lindo ejemplo para nosotros. Les pido que por favor sigan en sus oraciones para mí y para todos los seminaristas que ustedes han conocido en sus vidas, ya que han vivido vidas de virtud que se ve. Le pido a Dios que les siga bendiciendo a ustedes en esta etapa de su vida y en todas. Se lo agradezco y gracias.
Hello, my name is Miguel Moreno. I am studying for the Archdiocese of San Antonio, and I'm here to speak to you about Las Hermanas Josefinas. They are a blessing to Assumption Seminary. Every time I go over to the cafeteria, they're there. They're always giving us an inspirational word. They're always, giving us that extra push to continue on the way to the location that God has called us to. I want to thank them for always being there for me. They are a wonderful, loving presence here. And when you think that you're at your wit's end, you turn to them and they smile at you and they give you an encouraging word, a warm fuzzy, if you will. One thing that I do remember about them is when we would take drives, take them either to the river walk or on a long journey, they always shared their story with me. And every time they shared, they would be filled with joy just by sharing those experiences that they have gone through. And hopefully that we, as seminarians, would get that little something from that little story. I want to thank them for encouraging me to continue on this journey. They are a wonderful bunch of hermanas, la hermana Josefina, la hermana Sor Irma, la Madre Superior Guadalupe. Everybody is a wonderful person. And so I just want to say thanks. Thanks for your help. For the time that I've been here, you've helped me a lot. God bless you.
Mi nombre es Servando Guerrero, soy seminarista de esta diócesis de San Antonio. Estudio en la escuela de Oblate, curso mi tercer año de teología y vivo en el seminario de la Asunción. En este día quiero agradecer a las hermanas Josefinas por toda su labor, por todo su servicio. Yo sé que desde el año 1952 ellas han estado trabajando en este seminario de la Asunción día a día. Ellas no tienen sinceramente un descanso propio. Desde la mañana hasta la tarde están con nosotros y yo creo que en nuestra etapa de formación como seminaristas siempre buscamos ejemplos, testimonios de personas que con su trabajo hacen que nuestras vidas sean diferentes, le dan un sabor diferente, no solo por la comida que nos preparan, pero también por la alegría como ellas viven su vocación, una vocación de servicio a la iglesia, de servicio a este seminario, que ellas tienen puesta toda su fe, su esperanza, su oración, de que algún día nosotros también, los seminaristas, podamos llegar a ser sacerdotes, que a ejemplo de ellas podamos servir a otra comunidad allá afuera.